Hi there, this is George Kosh and I want to introduce you to the WorldProfit Graphics Studio. The way that you get here from your member area is you can click on the advanced menu and scroll down. You will see graphics gallery here. There's also ebook, banner, and the actual graphics studio. If you go to the graphics gallery first, that'll take you to your gallery of images that you might have created, such as mine, or you can go right to the graphics studio. The other ways that you can get to it are under website management and on the left hand menu under website management. You can see here that I've started a gallery, but I want to show you right out of the gate how to create a new graphic. You simply click on create new graphic and you will come into the graphics editor here, which loads into Chrome. So I highly recommend you either use Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge Chrome. Which is their new browser, which you can just download. Just go Microsoft Edge Chrome and it'll come up. Anyways, it works in the browser completely, and you can see you can start off with some of these sizes here and create from there, or you can enter your own width and height of the image that you want to create. This is especially good in the case of certain types of banners that they want them to be a certain size. These are preset for YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So I'm just going to pick one at random here for Facebook post, and it will give you some choices that you can get started with, or you can start completely blank. It's completely up to you. Say for example, I'll just create a very simple one here. Just pick this one, social media expert. You can see it loads up right away. And down below you can see there are some colors that you can set here. If I get rid of this, there we go, get rid of my bar. You can change all kinds of different things here. Okay, so you can have a lot of fun with that. The backgrounds, again, you can change backgrounds anytime you want. You can also make the name up here, which again, you can leave this alone. We auto name it for you and then put it into your gallery. A couple of things you should notice though, you can, change backgrounds pretty fast, as you can see. They're beautiful backgrounds too. You can also edit text by just clicking on it. And if you double click, you can actually delete it, and change it to George's, media class, media expert class, whatever you want to do. So it's completely up to you. Double click to get this going, media room, okay, and then you can use these images once you save them for whatever you'd like. Play around with it, I highly recommend that. You can change opacity of the different things. You can see how that's changing media room down there. Sky's the limit really with this thing. You can change fonts by just clicking this. Give this a sec though. If you click on this, just give it a sec and let it load, because there are literally unbelievable amounts of fonts in here. You can see they're going to load. If you scroll around, they'll start loading. Okay, so just give that an extra second. You'll see eventually they all load, and it's worth the wait, because look at how many there are. You can just change instantly. And when you hover over them, they even show you, if you look down in this area, you can see you don't have to actually select them and look. So you can just let them load and go from there. Okay, so that's how the fonts work. The colors, again, you can change colors and you can actually see the color as you move it around, which is really cool. That goes with the couch there a little bit better. See that? Okay, so I urge you to just play with these. Now, if you're working on it and you want to save it and you've done a lot of work, just make sure you hit Save Online, and you'll see it'll go immediately into your gallery. So let's take you through the gallery. And again, you have the ability to change the name on this. So say that this was, you wanted a category and a description. This would be like your Instagram post or Facebook post. You can go in here and name them. You see how I don't have anything in here for Facebook. So let's first deal with that. So if you scroll up at the top, and you can set these up before you do any images at all. Click on Manage Categories. And we're going to add one here, and we're going to call it Facebook. Call it Facebook Posts. All right. We click on that. And you can see there is a show images here, which we should remember for later because it allows you to make it so that you can show only Facebook posts. So if we go back to the gallery and I scroll down, we can pick Facebook now. And if you feel like you want to be able to search for this, you could call this Media Room. And if you click on Edit, it will save these. And we'll be building a search engine into this shortly so that you could look those up. For now though, Manage Categories. You can click on Facebook posts just to zero in on this gallery only. Since I've got this image here, I want to show you See Full Image will allow you to see it in full scale. And then you can click here. That way you don't have to, go to the View Image. However, if you click on View Image, it will take you to this URL, which is hosting the image for you. You don't have to do anything to the URL. It's already sitting there for you. So you can use it in Landing Page Builder, for example, number 13, which allows you to create splash pages. Okay, and or you can use it anywhere. So you can just copy the URL to your clipboard if you want. And you'll notice when you go to see the image here, it's completely clean. It's your image. There's no drop downs or anything. Okay, so that's kind of a neat thing. Right, so that gives you those ideas here. Anytime you want to edit the image, you can click on Edit Image, and guess what? It will bring you back into the editor and allow you the ability to edit what you created. So now I could show you, you can add shapes, like for example, say that you wanted a button and people would click on this button right here to get information. You could say, click the button, click here for something, so you can make it stand out a bit, turn it into something that catches their eye here. And then you can add some text if you want by just clicking text, and let's pick some text. And you'll notice it always shows up in the middle there. So I can change the text because I want to use it on this background. So I can go up here and make it into a different color, something a little jazzy here, maybe that color, maybe a little darker. Okay, and then all I do is I double click in here and I can highlight it, start free, that kind of a thing. Of course you can change the sizing right here, font size to the size that you want. Okay, so that probably will fit in. Of course you could change this here, click outside of it, and then if you hover over it and click, you can drag it over. You see how that's just not fitting in there? No problem. Go over here, change that down, and you can see how I've created my button with very little effort. Okay, so we got our button there. If you want to bring a graphic in, click on Graphics. You can pick any graphic that you want. You can search for graphics, which is really cool. Or, of course, you can upload your own from your computer. So say I wanted a nice logo here. Click Upload, click Choose File, or you can drag the image from your computer in. I'm going to go into our member area graphics here. And say, for example, I'll just say I want my face to show up here. This one, double click it. There it is. And you can play with it. You can do whatever you want to the graphic. You make it larger, smaller, bring in anything that you want, and it just automatically will save it. So if I say save, it's going to save the graphic now. And these are, everything that's in there is royalty free. All of the backgrounds and everything are completely free to use on any ads or anything like that. You can see I have 2 versions of it now. I could just get rid of this one because I just want the other one, and then you can update the description. All right, so there you go, and there's your graphic. Up here you'll notice that we have an ebook cover creator. This is really cool, and there is a video on using it, so I'm just going to point it out to you, that you click on that and you can see ebook cover help up here. But again, these are fantastic because you just click on use any of the covers to get started jazzing them up and everything, and of course you can save them to your gallery. All right, so again, the next thing is of course a banner builder. And the same thing, there's a video here to help you out, banner builder help. These are, we'll plan on having many more in here, but these will get you started. And again, you can feel free to create your own banner just by entering 60 by 468, pick a background and go. Or you can get started with any of these. They're fantastic. And you know, I made one up here, for example, for Safe List Extreme. So very straightforward how to use these in there. And that completes the tour of how WorldProfit Graphic Studio works. If you have any questions, feel free to fill out a support ticket and we'll get back to you. Thank you.